Welcome back. So turns out Aman will come back in Advocate Anjali, and I don't know if a lot of you know, but I did post the last episode season finale, and in the season finale we found out that Aman, is actually alive, and a lot of you were asking, is he coming back or whatever, whatever. So this episode kind of is us trying to revisit to see how he was introduced to the series and also everything regarding it. Guys, don't forget to subscribe in case you have not subscribed to the channel yet. As we jump straight into the video of today, so this is part one out of the, I don't know, this is like introduction of where Alman returning started, and this is like at the ending part of the show. So let us jump straight into the video of today on Advocate Anjali.
The episode begins with Anjali asking Romesh to tell her everything he knows. Romesh reveals that on the day of the accident, 3 bodies were burned, but there was also another victim who had been badly burned. He explains that this person was identified only through his face. Romesh tells Anjali that the Rajput family was taken to identify Aman's body, and no one was allowed to touch any of the bodies during the process. He goes on to explain that a fake death certificate was later prepared in Aman Singh Rajput's name. According to Romesh, Aman was brutally beaten until his face became almost unrecognizable before being dumped on the roadside, where everyone believed he had died. Romesh further reveals that another body was disguised as Aman and taken to the crematorium. That body was cremated in Aman's place. He adds that only 3 people were present during the cremation: Chandraman, Yuvraj, and Bhajan. Just then, Romesh receives a phone call. A mysterious caller warns him to stop investigating Aman's murder, threatening to kill him if he continues. Romesh confidently replies that no one can harm him because Lord Krishna is protecting him. Pankaj asks who called, and Romesh says someone threatened his life. When Pankaj wonders who could be behind it, Romesh says it is likely connected to his investigation into Aman's case. Padma reminds Romesh that he still has more to reveal. Romesh then tells Anjali that after Aman was left for dead on the roadside, a woman came to his rescue. Anjali asks who saved him, and Romesh reveals it was Sakshi Chaudhary, who had come to India with her mother. He explains that Sakshi found Aman, admitted him to a hospital, and later tried to locate his family but failed. Eventually, she took him to the United States for advanced medical treatment. Romesh says Aman became devastated after seeing the condition of his face and refused to accept his appearance. A famous plastic surgeon later performed reconstructive surgery on him. Suddenly, a gunman fires at Romesh through the window. Ved notices the attack in time and pulls Romesh down, saving his life, while the police immediately chase the attackers. Anjali once again asks Romesh to tell her the truth. Romesh finally reveals that Aman is alive and says he survived because of her unwavering faith. Unable to believe such shocking news, Anjali walks away. Back at home, she stares at Aman's photograph. Ved and Padma ask how she would react if Aman suddenly appeared before her. Anjali says that anyone claiming to be Aman must first prove his identity through a series of tests. Padma asking Anjali what is bothering her. Anjali admits that she cannot understand why someone has suddenly become so interested in Aman's old murder case. Padma tells her that nothing is beyond her understanding because she is intelligent. Anjali replies that she still cannot figure out why Romesh is investigating the case, or why she has been receiving mysterious calls from the United States every day. Moments later, Anjali receives a photograph and is left confused about who sent it. Padma asks to see it, and Anjali reveals that it is the Rajput family's ancestral necklace that Gaurav had gifted her years ago, with Aman standing beside her when it happened. Soon, Anjali receives another phone call. She asks the unknown woman where she got the photograph. The caller calmly replies that she found it on Aman's phone. Shocked, Anjali says Aman died over 20 years ago and questions how she could possibly have his phone. The mysterious woman tells Anjali not to get emotional, claims she is only trying to help her, and abruptly disconnects the call. Overwhelmed, Anjali tells Padma that she cannot understand why someone keeps bringing Aman back into her life after so many years. Pankaj later calls Anjali and asks her to come to his office the following day because someone wishes to meet her. Anjali agrees without hesitation. The next day, Anjali arrives at Pankaj's office with Ved and Padma. Curious, she asks who wanted to see her. Just then, Romesh walks inside. Anjali and Ramesh share an emotional reunion. Ramesh has always treated Anjali like his own daughter, and she welcomes him with the same affection. Pankaj soon asks Ramesh to explain why he called everyone there, and Ramesh gets straight to the point. Ramesh asks Anjali to recall everything that happened on the day of Aman's accident. Anjali remembers that they were traveling to the hospital, happily discussing whether they would soon welcome a baby boy or a girl. Suddenly, the accident happened, Aman was declared dead, and she has lived with that pain for the past 21 years. Ramesh then asks Anjali whether she personally saw Aman's body. She admits that she never did. He asks who identified the body instead. Anjali says Yuvraj, Kavya, Chandraman, Bhajan, Raghav, and several others confirm the identification. Ramesh says he knows exactly who identified the body. Ved becomes impatient and asks what he is trying to prove, but Ramesh tells him to let him finish. Ramesh explains that Anjali was seriously injured in the accident while three victims lost their lives. Their bodies were burned so badly that they could not be identified. He adds that besides Anjali, another injured person was taken away from the scene. Anjali insists that person was Aman, but Ramesh clarifies that although three bodies were beyond recognition, there was a fourth victim whose face was still identifiable and who was rushed to the hospital for treatment. Ramesh finally drops the biggest revelation, telling everyone that the fourth survivor was Aman Singh Rajput and that Aman is still alive.
And also, you people should know that the Armand that will come back is this guy you're seeing on the screen right now. Meaning the old Armand that we know is was changed obviously because 20 years have happened and they casted a grown-up version of Armand. So that older Armand that we all know, the first one in the season one is not the one coming back, but the character Armand is alive. So they casted a new person to play the role. It will be shocking to see how the family react if they accept him or if they will not, which I don't think they will be in doubt, obviously, because of the crimes they committed. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time in the next video soon on, you know, accounts of everything that have happened. Where has he been, and also what has he been doing, and stuff like that. But for now, bye.